up, everybody? Happy CrossFit Games Week, and welcome to another edition of Talking Elite Fitness. I'm Sean Woodland, joined as always by Lauren Khalil. Lauren, what's up?
Not much, but I'm loving the glasses, Sean.
Yeah, you know, these are the progressives, right? So I got
Love
to
them.
24/7 guys.
It's a good fit.
Thank you. And featuring, inspired by Scott Galloway, and featuring Tommy Marquez. Tommy, what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just another day in paradise, as us dads like to say when we see another dad in public.
Yes. Well, I wish I could.
Living the dream.
No. Have you ever? Okay. Did you ever see the old Tom Hanks movie? It's one of my favorites from his kind of 80s era, The Money Pit.
Oh yeah.
I lived that the past 5 days. I've been living that movie. Long story short, finally have it back, but we were without running water at my house for 3 days.
Wait, when?
Started Saturday night, carried into Sunday, Monday, finally got it back Tuesday night, 9:45 p.m. local time. It was, honest to God, the money pit. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and I had all these people, oh yeah, it's going to cost this much. And, oh yeah, we'll fix it. We'll do this. This is what you need to do. And just these, I mean, yeah. So
wow.
We pressure pump sprung a leak, which emptied out my storage tank because it kept pumping water. Pressure pump needs to be replaced. Pressure pump gets replaced. Still no water in the tank. So can't pump any water into the house. Get it. Now the electrician guy, they called up an electrician to be like, no, you got to get this whole thing rewired. We got to install X, Y, and Z, and this is what it's going to cost. I almost had a heart attack. But we got to do it because up here where I live, like you have an electrical problem that sparks and you get a burnout, the whole place everybody is suffering. So fast forward, I'm really going to give you the short version. Fast forward to last night. I'm like, I got to find a way to get water into my tank. Found a place that would deliver it same day. Guy shows up with the truck. I'm like, here we go. Finally going to get water. Thank God. Runs the hose up the hill, puts it in the tank. He's filling things up. We're getting ready to do laundry, getting ready to wash the dishes. I get a call, and it's this guy's boss. He's like, hey, my guy's out there filling up your tank. He says you got a broken pipe out there. I'm like, what? A broken pipe? He goes, yeah. He didn't want to leave because he's filling the tank, and he doesn't want to screw it up. I go, okay. Run out there. I'm like, is there a broken pipe somewhere? He's like, yeah, it's up there. And I look, and the pipe that goes from the tank into my well house that is where you get the water from, just is snapped. It's just snapped. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me right now. This is the scene where Tom Hanks watches the bathtub go through the, and has that maniacal laugh.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I was at that point. I don't know how it happened. I think what happened is the guy filling up the tank climbed up the hill, tripped, fell, and hit it because it was sheared off and didn't tell me. It's like, hey, I found it this way because no one else was back there. Like he was the only guy I think yesterday that was back there. Anyway, got to call the plumber. They send the crew out. The owner of the company who's been working here, he comes out. They fix it in 10 minutes. We get everything going. Finally have water. But we're not done because now I got all this electrical trench work being done, and it is literally it's been a friggin' nightmare.
Oh my gosh.
So that's been my life. So if I'm a little on edge today, that's why.
As someone who has just recently repaired and replaced a well system, you have my deepest sympathies.
Dude, you need any advice on any of this stuff. I am an expert now. I'm an expert on where filtration needs to be placed, what kind of copper tubing you need, how it should be all set up, all this stuff.
Yeah.
I got it all. So anyway, no water for 3 days. That was not fun.
So
Woodland family walking around like Pigpen and Peanuts.
It was just, it was bad. So.
Oh my Lanta.
Oh my Lanta. But anyway, you know what's great? It's Games Week. So we have something fun to talk about. We're going to have Bayley Martin on here in a second all the way from Australia through the magic of the interwebs. He's going to do buy or sell with us. But let's just start here, okay? Because this is pretty cool. Let me find my share screen button for those of you that are watching this. Here we go. We got names of all the events.
Woohoo!
Run, row, run. That's event 1. All crossed up. Get it? Climbing couplet. Albany grip trip. I like that one. The 1 rep max back squat. That's on the nose. My kid's here. Yeah, there you go. Has Max's name in it. That's why I like it.
I love that.
A little cameo. And then we got Throttle Up, Hammer Down.
I like that.
That's 6 and 7. I think those are back to back. Going Dark, Running Isabel, and then Atlas, which it's kind of like it's sort of a running theme with Greek mythology inspired final names. We had Atalanta. We had, what was the one? Oh man, come on. I'm drawing a blank. It was the yoke carry one.
Oh, in 21? In
Right.
21 or 22?
I can't remember. I think it was 22. It was, so, okay. I got to effort.
Oh gosh. There was Jackie back 9. Are you thinking back 9?
No, it was the carry one. It was based on the painting of the guy rescuing his father.
Oh my gosh. Was that back in 2018?
Maybe.
Aeneas.
That's it. Thank you. Yep. So now we have Atlas, and we have Chase Ingram commenting with a thank you, Jesus. So, but I like that. We got 10 events. Isn't it, Lauren? Aren't you the one who nailed that? You said 10 events, right?
I said 10, baby.
Credit
Let's go.
Credit to Lauren. What's up, dude? Hey, you want? Yeah, because Max is playing. Yeah, I got Minecraft going on right now. I'm a single parent tonight. All right, don't judge. I'm trying to balance this. Yeah.
You told him his Uncle Tommy's going to come over there and just wrestle him up a bit. You know,
he's about that size. He would love that. Yeah. All right,
keep him honest.
So we got 10 events. That'll be fun.
I do like that they named them as well.
Mm-hmm.
For
I do too.
Like historical references when we talk about them in future years, it's much easier when there's a name and not just like, remember event 3 from 5 years ago?
Well, and
2011 or 2021 when it was just event 1 through 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or remember the test 1. Let's all take a moment of silence and just reflect on that. Okay.
Yeah. Sean, you suffered the most from that. I think.
Because you have to retrain yourself.
How often we got lectured about that.
Mm-hmm.
I believe
about the importance of that, and we're like, ugh.
Yeah, it was.
But didn't we do tests only 1 year? Was that the only year?
I think it was 1 year. Yeah, but there was this whole rationale, and I'm like, whatever. I'm going to try. You're the boss. It's a test. Well, I'm like, it's really an event. But whatever. I
remember someone being like, but wait, isn't the test all of them collectively, but individual?
I don't know.
The individual ones are the events. And it was one of them. It was almost like a South Park meme. They're like, no, that makes too much sense. Yeah. And just, moved on it.
Well, and then I think, didn't we have like mixed scorecards? Like the scorecards would say events and then the graphics would say tests. And then we're like, we got to figure, come on, let's get on the same page. Well, that has now been done away with. We're naming events again as it should be. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes the games great, Yep. But yeah, it's cool, man. I'm really looking forward to being to watching this thing play out. And yeah, should we just jump in now with Bayley? Like, bring on Bayley and we'll do our preview of the men's?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Let's get into it.
We talked to Bayley earlier today for buy or sell preview of the men's side. Before we get to our good friend Bayley Martin, we want to thank our sponsor for today, and that is Balance of Nature. And I've said this before, CrossFitters are usually pretty good at the diet thing. We usually stay right, on between the rails of the prescribed diet. But the one area where we kind of fall off, or maybe kind of careen off into the rough, is the veggies and the fruits. Sometimes we just skip that. Well, look, now you don't have to do that anymore because Balance of Nature has you covered with their fruits and veggies supplement and their fiber and spice supplement as well. This stuff is fantastic because they have ingredients of whole fruits, vegetables, spices, and fibers, recognizable stuff, right? The fruit supplement is made of ingredients like whole apple, whole papaya, whole mango, and whole strawberry. The veggie supplement is made of ingredients like whole celery, whole spinach, whole cauliflower, and whole shiitake mushroom. And then the fiber and spice supplement is made of ingredients like whole apple, whole psyllium husk, whole cinnamon, and whole turmeric. In total, 47 ingredients of fruits, vegetables, spices, and fibers. I mean, they have you covered, right? You don't have to cook veggies or fruits ever again because now you can get it in pill form, convenient, easy day, right? you want to check them out, and we recommend you do because it's a great product, go to balanceofnature.com and use our code TEF. You're going to save 35%, and you're going to get a free tub of their fiber and spice supplement. I mean, it's literally like they're giving you money to buy their product. It's almost free. All right. Balanceofnature.com.
Girl math.
That is kind of shopping math that you do, right? Like the sale's so good. Yeah. It would be stupid. It would cost me money not to take advantage of it. That's absolutely shopping math, but it's worth it. Fantastic product. Great company. Balanceofnature.com. And the code is TEF. Okay. Let's welcome in 2-time CrossFit Games athlete from down under, Bayley Martin. Bayley, how you feeling, man?
Feeling great. Great to be here.
Yeah, last time we saw you, you had a little bit of a scare at the Podium Pro. So for people who don't know, can you update them on what happened there, and just give us the progress report of where you are now as you get back into sort of fighting shape?
So I had a incident on event 1 at the Podium Pro this year. I started the workout and kind of just declined real quick and ended up in last place in my heat. By like round 3 of the workout. And I basically had a heart problem during the event, which caused me to not finish the event. Then I waited out till event 2 and then went to warm up for event 2 and then had some tests done, some scans, some ECG scans, and then they basically, the readings came back a little different to what they had previously, and they basically pulled me from the competition. So I was withdrawn from the Podium Pro, and I had to go straight to hospital and get tests done on my heart and all that sort of stuff. And I was actually in there for 6 days, which sucked. Yeah. So they pretty much said I had like a mini heart attack during the event. There was like a blockage through one of my arteries or something, but that's basically how I could sum it up. So,
that's also a long time in a hospital, especially for somebody who's so active. Did you try to at any point stand up and do air squats or something just to move? And then the nurses come in and they're like, no, get back in bed.
Yeah, I did do like some air squats, and I had my watch on, and I also had like a heart rate monitor, and then it would start beeping so the nurses could hear. So I had to stop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm used to that scene. So they're running in because they think someone's having a cardiac event in their yard, just doing air squats. It's like, oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh man. Yeah. So what in the end, what's the prognosis for you as far as like getting back to square and kind of getting everything back to normal for you?
Well, I talked to a sports cardiologist, I think 3 or 4 days ago now, and he said I could get back into training, which was good news, because originally from my original doctor that I talked to, I was supposed to still take another 2 months off training, which would have been annoying because I was planning on to try and qualify for Rogue. So that would have been annoying, but then I talked to a sports cardiologist, and then they said, yep, no, you should be fine to start training. Just be careful, don't do anything silly, and if you get any like sort of chest pain or anything, then just stop. But I'm just pretty much this week I've just started back training slowly.
Goal is to come back for Rogue?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, I missed out last year as well too, so it'd be good to be back.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
it'll be good to see you.
Let's get into the matter at hand, because we're like just a day or so away from the start of the CrossFit Games. So last week we had Alex Kazan on. We did buy or sell for the women's side of things. We're going to do the same thing for the men's side of things. So essentially, just to explain the rules, we'll say buy or sell, and then I will make a statement. If you think it's going to happen, you agree with it, you're going to buy it. If you're like, there's no way that's going to happen, you're going to sell it. And then we'll have a few over-unders at the end where we're going to try to predict how many of something, okay? So we're just going to jump right in. First, this is the first buy or sell. We will have a new, never before, top of the podium male champion.
Oh, who's up there?
I'll start. Sell.
Oh.
Sell on this.
Oh. I think I would like to say Sal as well. I don't know, but I would like to say Sal because I want someone else to win.
That's always a good reason.
I am all aboard the Jeff Adler train. I think that he has been biding his time, just kind of training away, waiting for his opportunity to show that, he is still the man. And I'm betting that's my guy. I think he's winning this year.
Yeah, he looks good. Yeah.
Bayley, who would be the new guy for you then?
I do like Adler, but I'm very biased towards my friends. So I would probably say I would like to see Ricky up there, but I do think Adler looks very good. Yeah, he's pretty consistent all around, and there's always a lot of running at the games, and he's a very good runner.
I think that's where he's probably underrated.
Yeah.
All right, Tommy
Lauren.
Oh, you want me to go next?
Yeah, I want to go last.
Okay, I'm also selling this because I'm on the Jeff Adler train. Again, we talked about it last week with the women's field. Outside of Tia, obviously we all think, I imagine, Bayley, do you think that Tia is going to win on the women's side? I know that that's not the game we're playing, but I just got to know.
Yeah, I do think she's going to win.
Okay, so we collectively think
it's
that
like,
Tia's
will the sun
win.
come up tomorrow? Yes.
Yeah.
Right. But similar to the women's field with like 2 through 8 is similar for like 1 through 8 for the men is while I'll sell this because I do think that Jeff, at least for me, is the favorite going in. There's a handful of other athletes that I think very well could end up on the podium at the end of the weekend. But if I'm going to Vegas and I'm betting, then I'm going to sell this one.
So it's pretty much, so this is kind of like when Tiger Woods was at his peak, right? It's Tiger versus the field. For this, it's the only two people that have won on the men's side here are Justin and Adler. So it's them two against the entire rest
and
of
Sprague.
Oh yeah,
don't forget Sprague.
So it's weird. I don't want to take this away from James, but last year feels like a different year altogether, But that James deserves to be in that. The one that I think will factor in is Jeff. I think it will be an inverse of what happened in World Fitness Project with the two guys that were at the front going into the final event, except this time Jeff executes and finishes the job and takes the win over a potential newcomer who might have the leader's jersey for he would be a new champion. He's not a rookie, but I don't want to give away my podium too soon, but I'm going to buy Jeff winning. I think he is more often than not the most complete athlete out there in the field. But I think the nature of his mistakes at World Fitness Project goes to show that he doesn't have the leeway that someone like Tia does.
And by the way, Tommy, I just checked. 2024 was a different year than 2025.
Yeah. Dad jokes.
I deserve that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I had to. Okay. All right.
Got it all the way.
Next one. Here we go. Buy or sell Austin Hatfield will finish inside the top 5. And for this one, I'm shut up and take my money. I am all over this. I'm buying this all day.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, I would say buy.
Yeah, I've been so impressed with him, especially at the Mayhem Classic. Now, I know you can make the argument, maybe a little home cooking, stuff like that, but he looked good. He looked really good.
He looked good. Yeah, he looked good last year too. I said to my girlfriend, he reminds me of Matt Fraser. He just then he started winning everything, and I was like, he just has that same, not as like, he doesn't seem as hungry as Matt, but he's like the same. Is he the same height? I feel like he's small, but he's not actually that small.
He's 5'7". Yeah, Matt was about 5'7".
Like he's only probably like this. He's already the same height as me, but yeah, he gives me Matt Fraser vibes. He's good at running, and you don't think he would be, and he's good at everything else. But yeah, I feel like he could be dangerous.
I'm buying this because I think I have him in second, And
Ooh.
we talked about it going into Wadapalooza. I thought he was going to make the podium at Wadapalooza. He showed up in a big way in Mayhem, showed up in a big way at Tour Stop 1 in Indianapolis. In live competition, he has just been on fire. If you follow the Open at all, he's always had some high-level capacity. He started to show up at the top of Open leaderboards and events. I think it was refining the live event, the in-person event strategy with some of the higher-level programming where, there's some sneaky tricks and things and thresholds programmed into these workouts where if you make a mistake at the wrong time, it can bury you. Seems to be working through that. And I don't know. He's just, it feels like this has been his year all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And very similar, like coming off in 2017, coming off of 2016, where it was like, it just felt like Brent was destined to podium. And even though he was well behind Matt and he pushed him on a lot of events and he won some events, I think the same thing is going to happen. I think Hatfield's going to win a couple of events at the games. He's going to push everybody at the top. And it's going to be his cementing his place in that upper echelon.
Lauren.
Are you guys all buying it?
Yep.
That nose squinch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for argument's sake, I'm going to sell this. And when I look at the men's leaderboard, I think that there's 5 or 6 men that could finish ahead of him that I'm pretty confident about. So I'm going to say that I'm selling it, but he's going to finish 6th, right outside of a top 5.
Okay.
Because again, looking at the programming for the games, there's more events than Mayhem or Wadapalooza. I know and last year he did have a top 10 finish at the games, but we're gonna see him finish just outside, but a better finish than last year.
Okay.
All right. A little
maybe with an event win in there.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Next one. Buy or sell. North America will sweep the podium. I'm not going to start. I'm going to let someone else start. Lauren, you can start.
Well, now I got to look at flags next to people. I must have skipped over this one.
Canadian and American.
Tommy, you start this
All right,
time.
Tommy, you start.
Spoiler alert, it's US and Canada. Don't worry about Mexico this time around.
Oh, I thought this was their year.
As much as it pains me. Mi gente.
Yeah.
We'll sweep the
This isn't our year.
Yep.
And so here's a little historical reference. In the last 4 years, in the post-COVID games, North America has swept the podium 2 times. So it's been a 50% hit rate.
Ooh,
and the difference maker in whether or not this happens is whether Ricky or Roman cracks the top 3.
For sure.
And so I think it really comes down to that again. Does Ricky or Roman crack the top 3?
Yeah, I'm going to sell because
okay.
I think one of them will be on the podium. There, I'm
Bailey,
teaming up with you, Bailey. We got Ricky on there.
Yeah, I'm going to sell.
Okay. Do you think Ricky's going to do it? I mean, I know you're partial, but
I hope so. I hope either one of them, because the fight in, was it 22 with Justin, Ricky, and Roman? That was very cool,
awesome.
And I feel like we need something more like that. Some rivalry. Everyone's like mates.
Yeah,
need some beef going on.
Oh, I love it. It's funny because they each brought in that matchup. They each brought, I thought, in like their own personal brand of intensity. Right, like Ricky. Sometimes he just feels like just a Tasmanian devil out there sometimes. Like when he gets going, he's like just spun up and he like almost has a hard time controlling it. Roman, he's just so straight laced, but there's like this quiet intensity. And Justin kind of fluctuates in between during those years. Justin kind of fluctuated in between, like moments where like it looked like he wasn't quite in it, and then he shows up in a big way, and then the mullet curl whips around his neck, and he's like good to go. And it's everything in between. So and they each had their moment, but I'm gonna buy this one. I'm buying North America gets it. I think it's a Canadian and two Americans this year. That's my pick.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. I'm going to buy as well. I have to stick to my. I had the podium kind of figured out in my head coming in. I don't want to change my mind. I don't want to. But I would love it if we have going into the final event, all 3 spots up for grabs. I think that it is possible that could happen. I hope that happens.
I think we're going to see the biggest shifts in leaderboards, like per event and per day, than we've ever seen.
Right.
Yeah, there's some interesting programming, like inclusions, that makes me feel like it's going to shake things up. Even as little as, like, the deficit handstand push-ups, which, depending on the variation in the interference, like, could be good for Ricky, could be bad, could be good for Roman, depending on where their shoulder fatigue is, like, because you have all the handstand walking and wall walks and stuff like that. And the potential for compounding interference is very, very intriguing for some of the upper body stuff.
Okay. This next one is, I think this is my favorite one. Buy or sell. The winner of row, run, row will podium. And Tommy, you have some numbers behind this.
I have some historical stats here. So dating back to 2015, we're excluding 2020 because there are only 5 people at, like, the final games. So from 2015 to last year, the winner of the first event makes the podium 50% of the time on the dot.
Oh, wow.
What a weird stat.
That goes for both men and women, but the men specifically, if you and I kind of did some adjustments. It's 50% if you for both inclusion, men and women, if you don't include 2024 because of everything that happened, and then it's also still 50% if you do include 2024. But starting from 2013 down, Yona wins the first event, finishes 6th. Ricky wins the first event in 2022, makes the podium. Yona wins the first event in 2021, finishes 6th. 2019, Matt Fraser wins first cut, makes the podium. 2018, little CrossFit trivia, the crit, who wins that on the men's side?
Oh, it was Adrian Moonweiler, right?
Yep. 16th. That's actually the lowest finish. That's the lowest finish of any athlete, men or women, in the last 10 years for someone who won the first event. Brent wins in 2017, makes the podium. Fraser wins in 2016, wins the podium. Yona wins 2015 and finishes 9th. So Yona Koski apparently just loves the first event if they're swimming, typically. And
he's ruining the stats.
Oh man, he's ruining.
He's ruining the stats.
And on, just for fun, on the other side, Tia is just a monster in those events, typically having won it 3 times. But so it's a 50% hit rate. This year's a little different, obviously. Swim, row, run, row. Who's gonna win it? Who's gonna podium?
Yeah, I'm buying this. I mean, I got a coin flip. It's a coin flip.
Do you think that Yonakoski is going to win it and be on the podium? Or do you think somebody else is going to win it?
No, I don't think Koski's winning this event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Unless he stops out the row for a swim.
Yeah, exactly. Unless we're actually in water. And then he gets to do the paddle boat thing where what was the year of it? Like it was like him and nobody else. It was the kayak one. I can't remember. But
Yep.
Yeah, I think the person who wins this will be on the podium. Buy it.
Yep. I'll buy this one.
I'll buy it.
I think Adler's got a really good chance of winning this.
Here's the 3 people that I think that can win this one: Adler, Roman, James. I think those 3 guys.
Yeah.
I think those 3 guys they're excellent runners, and their hoss is on the rower to where they're going to pull at a much more aggressive pace than a lot of people. And the thing is, I think the second run and being able to not have a significant fall off on that second run after hammering a row is going to be different. And I honestly just think that Adler's one of the best in the game right now in the distance running. So I'm going to give it to him, and so I'm going to buy it.
All right. Lauren, did you already make your selection?
I'm going to buy it. Y'all convinced me.
Yeah.
Everyone's buying.
So whoever wins, That's your golden ticket.
There you go.
But also food for thought, if they do, check and see how it went. But
okay. All right, next one. This is a fun one too. I like this one. Buy or sell. Jayson Hopper beats Dallin Pepper and evens the score.
So a little history for everyone.
All right.
On this one.
Tommy's bringing the history.
Don't change my mind because I have a pretty. Okay.
No. This is why I brought this up, because they've been going back and forth, right? 2024, Dallin beats Hopper at semis in the games, both within 2 spots of each other. Hopper beats Dallin at Rogue. Dallin beats him at semis. Hopper beats Dallin at World Fitness Project Tour 1. So right now the count is 3-2. So
it's like best of 7.
It's like a best of 7
6.
series.
All right.
Yep. So we're on game 6. Hopper got the last laugh at World Fitness Project. What are they going to do here?
Okay.
Who's going first?
I want to hear Bayley go.
I'm okay. I'll go. I'll fall on this grenade first. I'm going to sell this. I think Pepper is. I think he's going to be one of the guys on the podium. So
yeah, I'm selling. I'm a fan of Dallin. Hopper's he's too cool for me, so I'll sell it.
He's got the bleach tips and everything,
Yeah.
I hope they find a way to mic those two up during an event.
They really.
What if they end up on even points at the end?
Oh, God, when it comes down to a tiebreak.
Yeah, imagine that.
100 calories on the Echo Bike for time.
Ooh.
Oh, gross.
No.
That's what they. If it's tied, it's like, nope. We decided to. What is it in the movie Dodgeball when he pulls out the little tassel and it's overtime, and it's just like a completely obscure rule. That's what he does. Someone pulls out
that would be disgusting.
Oh,
that would be horrible.
Yep.
Oh man, especially if there's a lot of money on the line.
Yeah, imagine if it was for the podium as well. Oh.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
That'll get some views.
Mm-hmm. I'd almost want to have them mic'd up in a camera for like the 10 minutes afterwards, right? Because if it's the last event and normally they do the podium ceremony right after, whoever wins is probably going to have to crawl up to the podium. But I'm selling. I think, I got Hopper a couple spots right behind Dallin again. So that's tough. Yeah. Dallin, to me, I think Dallin will win the games at some point.
Oh, okay.
He is such a smooth operator, and he's so good at so many things, and he has the I don't want to say the maturity. I think the competition maturity of someone well past his age, and I think you talk to even any of the guys he competed with as a teenage division, he was like the dad on the floor, and I think he is someone that has learned from his mistakes every step of the way, from 2021 missing out on the games by a spot because of a goof on the D ball to suddenly showing up in a big way. I think he's a perennial podium contender from here on out, as long as his career and as he stays healthy. And I think he's someone who can win the games for sure. So I think he gets the best of Jayson this year.
I'm also going to sell.
Ooh,
because
unanimous.
Pepper already knows what the podium tastes like. There is no way he's going to let Jayson take that away from him, because that is something that it doesn't matter about the score anymore. He is not going to let that happen.
Bayley, I gotta ask, how much does being in a close race with one of your boys, like, does that motivate you? Are you someone that pays attention to that, or does it just take a little bit of the edge off in terms of stress?
It does motivate me. I feel like I had a little one with Jay at touring last year. Yeah, last year. That was quite fun. I feel like it makes it fun, but you want to go that little bit extra harder in workouts it's more so to rub it in. It's not about like finishing ahead of them or whatever, or on the podium or whatever. It's just like you can rub it in after.
Yeah, because you know if you
like it.
don't, you're going to get it, and that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
That's 100%. That
because you and Jay were pretty close in points most of the weekend at the games in 23 too. I remember you seeing the 2 flags up there close around the top 10.
Yeah.
But,
all right.
I was ahead of him for a bit, I think, and then the last 2 events I didn't do so great.
we don't need to remember those ones. Yeah, well,
let's forget about that. All right, now we've entered the over-under portion of our show. We've got 2 over-unders. Okay, so first one, over-under. There will be that's 1.5 repeat podium finishers. So it's either more or less than 1.5. I'm going to go over. I think it's going to be 2.
You mean repeat from last year?
Oh,
no repeat ever.
No repeat ever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. I read this the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going over.
I'm going over as well.
Mm-hmm. Probably different people, but still, yeah.
Over.
Yeah.
Okay. So I took this as repeat podium finishers from last year, which I'm going to take the under on.
Okay.
But over in terms of repeat podium finishers from their career.
Yes.
So
okay.
That's what
so
I'm going.
You just made your own little prop bet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sprinkle a little on, just to make it spicy.
Because my 2 are Adler and Pepper.
Those are my 2 as well.
Okay.
Huh. Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Adler,
okay.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like Sprague could do something as well.
Oof.
I think he's well motivated.
I like after last year, I was like, I don't know if he'll still do well. And then he did Waterpalooza, and then what was it? The WFP competition.
Yep.
I don't know. He's proved himself. So
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's dang. I feel like he just does anything to win. He doesn't think about what he's doing. He just does it.
He can go.
That dude. That's
full lizard.
Yeah, that's what makes him scary.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you watch him, like I think it was the World Fitness Project. You know the workout he won with the Echo bike. Like Pepper looked like he was hurting. Sprague looked like he was just like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just going to beat Dallin. And then he did.
Mm-hmm.
And then he celebrates after with his parents, and you're like, what?
Yeah, I know. How are you still standing up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kid, he definitely has that switch.
Yeah.
And that can absolutely be dangerous. All right, final. Go ahead, Tommy, and then we'll get to the next one.
Yeah, I was going to say I have him just missing out. Missing out. All right. Just barely.
Okay. This last one's hard. Same over under, but different. Over under 1.5 rookies will finish inside the top 10. And I don't know. I think it has gotten so difficult nowadays, even with the turnover in the field, for first year athletes to come into the games and crack the top 10, especially when you start looking at the names that are on the men's side. Like, there's a lot of depth there. I mean, no one is so. I mean, I think Adler is the favorite, but I don't think anybody who's like really separated. I'm going to go under.
Yes, I'll go under as well. How many rookies are there at the games, like in the men's side?
So let's see. Here, let me pull it up. I had that number. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can you name them off?
Keep going. So we have Tiago Luces, Jorge Fernandez as an individual as a rookie, Bill Leahy, Isaac Newman, Ty Jenkins. Did Peter Ellis make it last year?
Yeah, that was his first year last year. Yeah.
Yes. So Peter's not a rookie. Toby Buckland, Henrique Morera, Colin Bosshard, and that's it.
Leahy is.
He's intriguing.
He's very intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the monkey wrench in the whole thing here. Like that's the human Molotov cocktail. You know.
So Yeah, I'm going to take the under. I think 1 maybe. And here's this is the way the leaderboard shakes out, right? You get groupings by Sunday, like if the win is up for grabs, usually there's maybe 1-2 other people that can potentially contend. Then there's like another grouping of 3 to 4 guys. Then there's another grouping of 3 to 4 guys with some separation of like 80 to 90 points in between. And you'll see those clusters. But within those groupings, it feels like it's a rotating door. You're shuffling 2 to 3 spots with every event, especially in that 9 to 12 range. Usually come midday Saturday, everyone from like 16 to 8 are within earshot of the top 10 or like in contention for the top 10. And then usually the Saturday night event into Sunday tells you where, all right, who's going to, who still has some juice left for the finale. So I just don't see more than one of the rookies being able to consistently hang with how many experienced athletes we just saw there, because there aren't many male rookies this year.
Yeah, agreed.
But
Lauren,
under, maybe 1, maybe.
Lauren's betting the farm.
Yep,
she's betting her 2 dogs.
I was just going to say that. Miko and Saber.
Amber and Miko are in the bet.
Line.
But
all right,
take them.
Okay. Well, Bayley, is there anything that you're really looking forward to seeing? I know it kind of sucks to be a spectator, but I'm sure you'll be watching. But what's the thing that you find most intriguing about what's going to happen in Albany?
I don't know. I just feel like the whole top 10 is so stacked that anything could happen. I'm just excited to watch because I know that I'm not competing, but I don't really get FOMO. It's just what it is, and I'm just excited to kind of watch and see how it all plays out. Not having to worry about the events and all that sort of stuff. So it's interesting. It's quite good being able to watch them suffer and be like, oh yeah, I wonder if I would have done that or how I would have gone that event.
It being a different perspective for you because you compete alongside and against these guys, do you watch it differently where you're trying to collect data and learn about how those athletes compete, or are you able to truly just watch as a spectator for entertainment?
A bit of both. Certain events I kind of like to see how the top guys attack workouts. Because I'll have my plan in my head sort of, and then I'll see what they do. Because I look at some dudes that might have similar strengths and weaknesses to me and see how they play out their workouts. But I normally just like to sit back and watch and enjoy the show, you could say.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to the rookies? Sorry, Tommy.
No, you're good.
What piece of advice? What piece of advice would you give to rookies, since you've obviously been through it?
Just try and, I feel like everyone says this, but just try and enjoy it and soak it in, because it's very easy to get caught up in where you finish and or if you're doing well and then you drop down, and it's like a emotional roller coaster sort of thing. Just try and enjoy it and experience everything, because after your first year, you kind of have an expectation to where to finish and stuff. So they just have fun and just don't I don't know.
Yeah, it's good.
Don't overthink everything, because it's such a big stage, and you just need to just enjoy it. Yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah.
I was going to say is because workouts are starting to come out. We talked a little bit at the top of the show that workouts are being announced left and right. Is there anyone in particular so far that's kind of caught you? We're like, ooh, that would be fun.
They just released that snatch one. Is it Running Isabel?
Yeah,
that one looks quite cool. I haven't. Yeah, I don't know. None of them really look they look pretty brutal. But there's no super. There's none that I look at. I'm like, oh, that looks really fun. The dumbbell shoulder overhead one, that looks pretty cool. That'd be quite cool. Yeah, probably just that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Bayley, thanks so much for doing this, man. We really do appreciate it, and really looking forward to seeing you back out on the competition floor. And fingers crossed that you're out there at the Invitational in Aberdeen.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, man. We will.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll see you soon. And again, thank you so much for taking the time.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right, guys.
Stay healthy too.
Take care.
Thank you. See you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Huge thanks to Bayley Martin for taking some time out of his Thursday, because he's we're in a time machine. He's ahead of us. To do that, man. It's really appreciate that. Love getting the firsthand insight from someone who's actually out there on the competition floor, and really hope we get to see him back soon.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
For sure.
Yep. Okay. Do we have any community support we need to get to before the CrossFit Games?
We do. This one comes from our good friend Kristen Harrington. The Suffer with Friends, Why Suffer Alone event, which we promoted last year as well. It's happening again this year for the last time. For the Why Suffer Alone 2025 challenge, they're continuing their efforts to spread mental health awareness, share people's stories, and fundraise to benefit the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's happening August 15th through the 17th. It's one workout completed during the weekend to benefit the AFSP. You can sign up on the website with a suggested donation of $5. They encourage gyms to participate. They have a gym affiliate kit linked on the website as well. If you can't do the workout, they want as many people as possible to participate, since it's the final year. We ask people to do something that makes them feel good mentally and physically. If you can't do the workout, do it with a friend if you are able. There are also event shirts available for pre-order, and the design this year, pretty sweet actually. They sent the logo. Proceeds from the shirt will also go towards the total that will be donated. If you want to sign up for it, you can go to sufferwithfriends.com, SUFFERWITHFRIENDS.com. We got to support this last year. That's what we do every day in the gym, right? We suffer with friends. Why suffer alone? Supports mental health awareness and helps provide resources and make them available as well. So, check it out, sufferwithfriends.com.
All right. If you guys have anything you want us to get the word out on, please send us all the pertinent details, either on our personal Instagram accounts, our Talking Elite Fitness Instagram account, or email it to us, whatever. Just, we want everything, all the details we can get, because we want to make sure we're sending people to the right spot. Hang on, my son's trying to press buttons. All right. That's no, don't time out.
Button. Yeah. Big red button.
No, he's not pressing. No, his finger is poised. Come on, bud. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get to PRs and no reps. You want to start with a no rep?
I'm gonna no rep my childhood.
Your entire childhood?
My childhood's over. Because at 39 years old, Hulk Hogan, Hulk Hogan has passed away. Ozzy Osbourne has passed away. Gone are the days of me getting fired up for Monday Night Wars to see Nitro and Hollywood Hulk Hogan come out while listening to War Pigs. And between Ozzy and him, it's, rough week for my childhood and things that used to make me happy as a crazy adolescent, I'm no repping that.
The great thing about Hulk Hogan too is that he scarred two generations of fans with two different I shouldn't say that he didn't. It wasn't him. He was involved in a heel turn with Paul Orndorff that scarred me when I was a kid. He was on the receiving end of that, and then turns around a generation later and pulls probably one of the best ever when he joined the NWO. I mean, that was just, nobody saw that coming. Like, that was awesome.
No. And the way he leaned into the NWO with the spray painted belt, the spray painted beard, even the guitar riff, that
you can't hear that song without thinking of the NWO now.
Oh my gosh. It's like, and I just picture him like kind of crouched over, like walking in all like sly-like. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Yep. And you hated him and loved him at the same time. And that the way they built him up on that heel run was just unreal. So, unfortunate passing too.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to no rep for prior reasons already stated. Water problems. So thank you very much.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Oh God.
Yeah. What do you got going in now? 2-inch line, 4-inch line?
I don't know. There's a giant. You could fly an X-wing down this trench that's in my backyard. Like these poor guys are out here all day just digging this thing, and then the electricians are coming up tomorrow, I think, to start wiring everything. I'm just like, God, I can't. Anyway.
Yep.
Lauren, no rep.
I'm going to no rep people that don't know basic things about their job, I think is the best way to explain it. So I'm at the car wash the other day at a new place, and it's a new place for the car wash. There's not a menu of the types of car washes, and I don't like, okay. So I go up, she tells me asks, what kind of car wash do you want? I don't know. What kind do you offer? She just reads the names of the car washes, and then I proceed to ask, okay, what's the difference between them? And she does not know. And she's just like, well, this one's the most popular. So then I proceed to ask, well, why? Like, what do you get in this one versus that one? And she's like, I don't know. I just think it's a good deal. So I was like, okay, I'm going to get the cheapest one, I guess.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
But what makes it a good deal?
Yeah. This woman had no information, and essentially it's a saleswoman. Why don't you know what you're selling?
I remember, it reminds me of a time when my wife and I were just kind of like looking at engagement rings, and we were at some jewelry store down in Monterey. Like I was never going to buy something from, right? And she's like, well, what's the difference? She goes, what's the difference between that one and that one? And there was literally like 2 diamonds in one. And the lady behind the counter goes, I swear to God. She's like, well, that one has 2 and this one has 1. We're like, thank you very much. We'll take our business elsewhere. Thank you for that really in-depth explanation of that. Like,
yeah.
No crap, lady.
Was it in Monterey or in Carmel? Because I could see that in Carmel.
It was Fisherman's Wharf, that area.
Yep. Yep.
All right, Tom.
They probably do. Oh yeah.
You got PR?
I do got a PR. I got 2 PRs. One, I'm going to PR heavy machinery for just making our lives easier left and right.
Amen.
Got to play with a rebar cutter and a rebar bender today. And the thought of having to do that without those 2 objects and the work that we got done at our property makes me shudder, especially, as you talk about the trenching, which I've done a lot of in the last month. I'm also going to PR the kind of behind the scenes videos that have gone out about the games programming this year.
Yeah. Those have been good.
They've been releasing some BTS stuff that, we've seen throughout the years, and aspects of that included in documentaries and things. But those releases have coincided with the announcement of those events. So, nicely done.
Cool. Lauren, PR?
I like that PR. I actually got a real PR. I PR'd my bench press.
I saw that 175 like a boss.
Yeah. And
nice.
I feel like a bench press is similar to a snatch, that it's really hard to add even like 2 extra pounds to a PR.
Yeah, because there's really that point where you're just like,
it's sticking there. It's sticking there. Save me. So yeah, nice little 5-pound PR.
That's awesome. Good for you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm PRing. It's Games Week. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm going to PR the same thing. Games Week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like live competition to watch. It's going to be a great production. Awesome people are running it. It's going to be a fun event. Like I'm looking forward to kicking back and being a fan. Max is fired up.
I'm going to PR Max.
Yeah.
Max. He's got to be on more episodes.
Yeah. I'm taking
wiggity.
Actually, I'm going to PR Father-Son Adventures because my wife was out of town for like 6 days. And I am taking him, my son, on Saturday in San Francisco to meet and watch Less Than Jake play, a band that I have loved for almost 30 years. Yep, he's into it as well. We're gonna meet him beforehand. He can't wait to get his picture with Roger and Chris. And I'm really looking forward. It's gonna be a blast. I already got his noise canceling headphones ready to go. We're gonna, I think he's gonna.
That's
drop
amazing.
We're gonna have fun. So I'm really looking forward to that. Like his first big boy concert. So we'll see.
What's also I got to know what's on the dad menu for the week because dads they like to run that rotation.
I know, right?
We're gonna do hot dogs. We're gonna do
hot dogs on a hamburger bun tonight. No, it's tonight we had
hot dogs.
Tonight,
I know that's your go-to.
Well, tonight we had salmon and rice, and he ate all of that. So there we go. Tomorrow I will have to look and see what we have, but it's going to be we're talking about what we're having for dinner, dude. And then I think tomorrow night I'll have to see what we have, but most likely we're going to do some turkey burgers with some sweet potato fries and maybe avocado or something. And then after that, I have no effing clue. Like that, I'm only like one day ahead, but I got to look and see what's in there. But I think I have enough to get us through at least Friday night. So.
Oh yeah. There's some comedian says like dad's cooking dinner for their kids for the week mom's gone is like NFL offenses in the 70s. It's just so like true. Dive right, dive left.
We're just right between the tackles. We're just like keeping it basic. This 4-course thing you get when mom's here. We're gonna keep it simple.
The forward pass. What's that?
No. Yep. We're just you're getting sustenance and all that good stuff. So. All right, everybody. Thanks again to Bayley Martin. Thanks to our sponsor, Balance of Nature, balanceofnature.com. The code is TEF, 35% off and a free tub of their fiber and spice supplement. It's good stuff. Because, look, I'm clearly going to be cutting corners on the veggies this week. So that's going to come in very handy. So everybody enjoy the games. If you're going, have a great time. If you're watching, have a great time. It's a special weekend. Good luck to the whole broadcast crew, Chase and company and Mike Arsenault and Adrian Conway. I know Lauren Smith. I think Lauren Smith's going to be there. Is she there or not? No, she's not.
No. Bethany Shadburn and Bella Martin.
Those. It's
and Joel Gadet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be really good. So anyway, that's it for us. Enjoy the games. For Lauren Khalil and Tommy Marquez and cameos by my son Max, who's still yelling at me. I'm Sean Woodland. Take care of each other. Be better. Enjoy the CrossFit Games, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Kiss at the start of a first date. If it's good, it's good. I don't want to wait. When the feeling's right, I'm taking everything.